Hi guys! For today's lesson, we will differentiate a finite geometric sequence from an infinite geometric sequence. We are on our last lesson for quarter 1, week 3. Okay, let's start. A sequence is an ordered list of numbers. Pinag-aralan natin yan previously. It can be an arithmetic, geometric, or neither. It can be finite or infinite. So, kung ano ang ibig sabihin ng finite or infinite, yan ang aalamin natin ngayon. What is the difference between finite sequence and infinite sequence? How do we know if the given sequence is finite or infinite? So, we have to satisfy these conditions. So, una, finite sequence contains a limited number of terms which can be counted. Kaya nyo bilangin yung terms simula sa una hanggang sa given na last term, kayang-kayang bilangin. So, kung hindi man agad-agad mabibilang, at least we should know, we should identify the first term and the last term. So, kapag ang given sequence ay given ang first term at last term, the sequence is finite sequence. Paano naman ang infinite sequence? So, opposite siya ni finite. So, ang ating terms ay hindi kayang bilangin dahil hindi natin alam kung saan siya magsisimula o saan siya magtatapos. So, dahil hindi natin alam yung both end ng ating sequence, ibig sabihin, possible na wala siyang last term, hindi identified yung last term or the first term or parehong first term and last term ay hindi identified. Kapag ganon, ibig sabihin, yung given sequence ay infinite. Okay? So, subukan natin. Is the sequence finite or infinite geometric sequence? So, number 1, we have negative 5, negative 10, negative 20, so on and so forth, negative 320. So, kung alam natin na ang dot, dot, dot or ellipsis, ang ibig sabihin, merong mga terms in between dyan na nakatago, but is still included in the sequence. The questions that you need to answer first para sigurado kayo kung itong sequence ba na ito ay finite or infinite. Unang question is the first term given? So, tingnan natin dito sa sequence. Given ba ang first term? The answer is, okay, yes. The first term is negative 5. How about the last term? Identified ba ang last term? The answer is, yes. The last term in the given sequence is negative 320. Dahil pareho silang yes, ibig sabihin, kahit hindi natin paalam kung ano yung mga in-between dyan na terms dito sa ating given sequence, alam natin yung first term, alam natin yung last term, itong sequence na to ay finite geometric sequence. Dahil geometric yan, meron tayong common ratio. And what is our common ratio? That is, okay, so we have positive 2. So that means this sequence is a finite geometric sequence with a common ratio of positive 2. Number 2, we have dot, 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 3, 6, 18, 36. So what do you think? Is this sequence finite or infinite? So let us answer the questions. Is the first term given? So no. The first term is unknown. Hindi natin alam. Though alam natin kung ano yung sinundan ng 3, pero hindi naman clearly identified kung saan, kung anong term talaga nagsimula yung sequence. Pwedeng siyang meron pang sinundan na 2 terms or 3 terms or 4 terms bago yung 3. So, kaya dito, yung ating A sub 1 is unknown. What about the last term? Is the last term identified or given? Yes, our last term is 36. Pero dahil hindi natin alam ang A sub 1 natin. So, that means the given sequence is infinite geometric sequence with the common ratio that is equal to, okay, positive 2. Okay, number 3. What about 16, 8, 4, so on and so forth? So, to make it sure, we need to answer the questions. Is the first term given? Obviously, yes. The first term is positive 16. How about the last term? Is the last term given? No. The last term is unknown. Kung mapapansin nyo dito, meron tayong 3 dot yan. Ibig sabihin, tuloy-tuloy lang yan. Though alam natin kung ano ang susunod sa 4, what the next term after 4, and then possible na alam pa rin natin kung ano yung mga susunod pang terms, but we do not know where to stop, kung saang term tayo kailangan huminto. So that means our a sub n is unknown. So dahil dyan, itong ating sequence ay infinite geometric sequence. At dahil geometric sequence, ang common ratio natin ay 1/2 or 0.5. What about number 4? Ang sequence natin ay 6, negative 12, 24, negative 48. So, is the first term given? Yes, our first term is positive 6. What about the last term? Yes, our last term is negative 48. Identified ang first term, identified ang ating last term. Therefore, the given sequence is finite geometric sequence with the ratio of, common ratio of negative 2. And for the last example, we have dot, 125, 25, 5, and dot. So that means our first term is unknown. What about the last term? Okay, the last term is also unknown. So dahil dyan, itong sequence natin ay infinite geometric sequence. Pero dahil meron tayong 3 consecutive terms, we can still get the common ratio, which is equal to, okay, 1/5 or 0.2. So I hope nakasunod. So, pwede nang simulan ng activities. Kung may tanong, PM lang sa akin. Thank you!